Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do.
Good morning everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing okay. So we are starting a new vlog today. I'm gonna attempt to lie down. Oh, my bag's too far away, I can't reach. Okay, so right now we are in Marbella, which is really exciting. I was planning on potentially recording like quite a lot of stuff like from the airport, you know, as like what happens at the airport, like how stressful sometimes it can be, but it was too stressful to actually record. For some reason I just kind of felt like every experience I've had at the airport so far was so different. But this time not even anything went wrong, but it did. But everything just took so much time. Like checking my TPN in took so much time. Getting on the flight took so much time. Actually getting like through security took so much time. Like getting my medical bag checked on the plane took so much time. Like, so yeah, it was just a bit much. And I was in my chair as well, which I mentioned on my previous vlog if you've watched that. So it was just a bit hectic. But we've been here now. We got here yesterday at probably like 5 p.m. But right now it is 9 a.m. and sorry, but I've got makeup on. Like, who is this person? Woke up at 8 o'clock. But we're in like a big group of, I think there might be 13 or 14 of us. So like, and I'm sharing a bedroom with my mum, so like I need to be up when everybody else is up. But yeah, everything was fine. My TPN came all absolutely fine. My tube isn't great, I'll be honest. Yesterday I was in quite a lot of pain, but again I think it's because I've been moving more, like I've been doing more stuff, so I think it's normal. However, if this pain carries on when I get back home, which is on Friday, I'm going to ring my nutrition team just to double check that everything is actually okay, which I'm sure it is. And like I do need to really think about it, like it's just been just over 2 weeks that I had surgery, so it's going to be sore, you know. That's what my mum keeps saying as well. Beautiful mum has just brought me a broom, which I'm so bloody thankful for. And she also brought tea bags from home. What a woman, honestly. Oh, wow. Good morning, guys. Sorry if the noise is a bit weird because we've got one of them fans on in the bathroom. Anyway, I have just literally woken up. And I just kind of wanted to give you a tube update. So I'm checking back into this vlog about a week later from when we last spoke. I've been to Marbella and it was really good, but I didn't film anything while we was there just because like it was like a hen do that, you know, wasn't mine, and I just didn't feel like it was appropriate to film someone else's hen do, if that makes sense. But it was really nice. Weather was awful, and I'll be completely honest with you, I really struggled with my tube. Had to use a wheelchair the whole entire time. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update on what it's like now. Okay, so this is what we are looking like. So I've just woke up, bear in mind, so I've not cleaned it yet today. So all 3 stitches are still on. I'll try and show you a better picture of them later on, but all 3 stitches are still on, which they should have potentially dropped off after a week, which have not, so that's a bit hard work. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give this a clean, but like I said, it's still causing me a little bit of pain. Not as bad as it was, obviously, but it is, I'm very aware that it's there still. I'm struggling to like lean to one side and things like that, so I'm just gonna give this a clean.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling.
Okay, I'm gonna just pop you on there. I look a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since coming back from Marbella, so we landed like 2 days ago, I've been absolutely exhausted. But yeah, so a few updates I need to give you are, I'm getting my stitches taken out today. So I'm going to try and show you like a bit of a better angle of the actual tube. So let me move all of this. Okay, so hopefully this is a bit better, but basically, obviously, that is my J-tube, just in case anyone's watching this for the first time. So that goes to my bowel, and then this goes to my stomach. So this is what I can drain from, and this is what I can put things into my bowel. So basically, there are 3 little buttons, which if you can see that one there, and then there are also one there, and then there's another one, oh wait, it's up there. Another one there. So they aren't supposed to stay on. So they're in with stitches. So I'm not sure if you can see, but there's like these little blue things that are sticking out. So they are the stitches that are supposed to fall out after, he said about a week they might fall out. Let me just check my camera because my mum's taking me to the hospital. I know it's not, it's fine. So he said that after about a week they'll start falling off. So I was like, right, okay, no problem. So right now, today, we are 3 weeks and 4 days and they have not fallen off. So I am getting them like taken off today. And when I spoke to my nutrition nurse, I think it was last Friday, I think it was maybe last Thursday when she called me to say that, you know, these stitches need to come out. That basically I said, is it normal that I'm still in quite a lot of pain? Like the pain compared to what I was in, it's in like completely separate. Like I really am not like I was. I actually look so pale on this camera. I'm not in the pain that I was. However, she basically said to me, it'll be them stitches, like they need to come out. They can cause a lot of people a lot of problems. So I'm hoping that after today, I'll just get this big release of like, oh, it's fine. Because the only way I can keep describing it is I keep getting this contracting pain. And I'm just, there's still certain things I can't do. Like I can move to the left, but I can't sleep on my left. Like if I bend down, it hurts. Like I'm just very, very aware of it. So I'm hoping that as soon as these stitches are taken out today, that it'll be much better. So I'm going to take you along with me to get them done. Second thing I needed to update you on was my iron. I think I told you in a few vlogs ago, they told me it was a little bit low, which is fine. They said it was so marginally low that they're not concerned about it, but they want to do a test today. I think my mum's here. Let me just double check. Okay, I'm in the car now. So yeah, they basically said that my iron was like so marginally low that like they're not worried about it. So they basically said today that they need to repeat my iron, so they need to get some bloods again and do this like special test or something. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but she told me that I need to remind us to do this special test, so I might be able to update you later what that is, because at this moment in time I've no idea. And then the third thing was to tell you that I'm taking some Bionectors with me today. So this is going to be a bit hard to explain, because if I was listening to this and I didn't understand about like lines and TPN and stuff, I'd be like, what are you talking about? So I'll explain this in the best way possible. But basically my central line, which is here, it's a double lumen. So one line, which is this one, which has got like the red marker on, is my blood line. So we take bloods from that. Let me try and get the other one out because it's under my top. And the other line, which has got the green on, oh no, it's white, sorry, which is that bit there, I use that's my TPN line. So the reason they put a double lumen in is because I'm going to be on TPN like long term. So obviously with my Hickman line, if for any reason it broke or it got blocked, I'd still have access with another line. You can still put like TPN or blood out of any of them, but we basically use one for my TPN all the time and then one for bloods all the time, just so that we know the difference, and we're just using one more regularly so that the other one can be used as a backup, obviously if needed, because you don't want to, like, this is like a full-on procedure and you've only got so many access lines to your heart or something. It confuses me. But basically from that white bit there, this green cap there and then going down, that's called a Bionector, and that can actually be removed, and it's removed once a week and changed just so that it's keeping the line fresh and clean. However, when I take that Bionector off and you look inside my line, there's loads of like yellow orangey stuff, and to me it looks like a build-up of old TPN. Now I would say that I've noticed this for about a year. So it's obviously not a problem, because I have brought it up to my nurses before and I have brought it up to them, and they've kind of said, oh, we're not really sure what that is, but it'll be fine. But because they've never actually seen it in person, it has been fine obviously because it's been a year, but I just feel like I want them to see it in person just to double check that it is fine, just because in my eyes, obviously you've got to be so careful with bacteria and things like that. Like my concern is if it keeps continuing to build up, it's going to get to a point of it either going to block or it's gonna, like, what if all TPN goes in my line and gives me an infection. So yeah, I'm basically taking some spare bionectors with me today, so when they take my blood I'm going to say, please will you just change your bionector and look in that. I just want them to actually see it in person for them to be like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. But yeah, they're the updates I need to give you. So we're just on our way to the hospital now. Mum's very kindly taking me today, as per usual.
Even though she's not well.
I know, she's not very well today. But yeah, so I'll update you when I get there, but they're just kind of like the updates I needed to give you, really. So stitches, iron, and whatever this stuff is in my line. Okay guys, update. So they have taken the buttons off and already it does feel like a release. There's quite a lot of granulation tissue like around the actual site, but I think that that's because it's been so tight and there's been so much pressure on it. They took my bloods fine, and then the third thing, which is a bit unexpected, was they looked inside my lumen, which is one of the lines, and saw all of the build-up of that orange things, and they were both my nurses was like, that's really strange, like we've really never seen that before. Was there a spot down there? Mm-hmm. We've never seen that before, so they called the CVAT boss, which was basically CVAT. I don't actually know the abbreviation of it, but it's basically to do with like lines and central, I think maybe it's central venous something. I'll put it in the description. My phone. But she came and had a look at it, and she was like, I've never seen that before. The only thing that they can think is just a build-up of TPN, but the only concern is there does seem to be only like the tiniest pinprick hole where my TPN is going through, but my line is flushing fine, my line is withdrawing fine, so they were just really torn of what they can really do, because it's flushing fine, it's working fine, and they can't just change the end of the line. It would be basically a brand new line, which obviously is the last case scenario. Like, that we do not want to, I'm telling you now, I do not want a new line, like, but I'm concerned about like infection risk, like I said before, and obviously it blocking. But yeah, so basically the only option that they've thought to do is they've put something in my line. So it's this one. They've had a look at it, and I can't remember what she said it was. It's like an unblocker basically. So they've just basically put this unblocker in my line, and it's got to stay in for an hour, and then it will basically get withdrawn back out. So they think that's the only thing that they might think will work. But they said it's worth trying, it's not going to do any harm. So yeah, we're going to have to stay here for a bit longer, and I feel really bad because my mum doesn't feel well. But yeah, they've put it in now, so we've got to go back in an hour. So we're just going to move the car, and we're just going to go get like a brew or something in the cafe. But yeah, hopefully I'll update you in a bit and let you know if it's come out or not. But yeah, it's this one. I'm still dragging mum around.
Like usual.
She's my PA.
Chauffeur.
Chauffeur. I went to hospitals.
Everywhere. When do you ever drive?
Hello guys, I'm just on my phone, sorry. Can't find my camera since I come back from Marbella. Since I went to the hospital the other day, I can't find my camera anywhere. I will find it. But anyway, just wanted to check in because I can't remember if I give you an update on the line or not. So it was Monday that I went to the hospital, and then they put that stuff in my line to try and clear it, and today is Thursday. They couldn't get it out. They just basically so they put that stuff in to kind of, like I said, the only way I can describe it is like a drainage unblocker, but they put it in and then they basically withdraw it out, so it doesn't actually go through your system. So they withdrew it out and then obviously checked underneath the bionector again, and it's still not the same. So the only options we've really got are to remove the line and place a new one, and that's just not like replacing it. It is a full-blown procedure, risk. You know, they have to like untunnel it from your heart and your chest and then put a new one in. And I know when I had my Hickman line put in the first time, it was, not the nicest. I was very underweight, so that could have been a reason. But it does concern me about the amount of access lines you've got and stuff, but at the same time I'm also like freaked out because of like the infection risk. So I feel like of the stuff being in the line, so I kind of feel like I'm in a catch-22, that I'm worried about the stuff being in my line that could give me an infection, but it's been there for quite a while and it's not giving me an infection. But then I'm also like concerned that if I don't take it out, but then I'm concerned that if I do get a new line, I'm stressed about it. It's very warm today. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update, which is why I started filming. I've just come to the GP for a mental health review, and they've decided to increase my sertraline. So I think I've been on it for 7 weeks now, 7 or 8 weeks. They did actually put me on the lowest dose, and I did say to them, I'm going to turn this car on, sorry. It's like 18 degrees, but my car's sat right in the sun. So my aircon's broke as well. Let me just put the cooler on. So basically they have said that they're going to increase it to 100 milligram. My symptoms have definitely got better since starting it, but at the same time, I think I've said before, like I'm still very much presently having anxiety symptoms and it is still affecting me quite bad. So they are going to increase it. So we'll see what comes from that. I'm just going to leave the doctors now. I'll update you like kind of on my line if I know anything more, but you know, my team, like they said, they've never really seen it before, and the fact that I've had it for quite a long time and nothing's happened, you know, that's why they're not overly concerned about it. But at the same time, they did say that anything is an infection risk, so yeah, it could also get blocked. That's the other issue as well, because it has got worse over time, and the amount that my feed is going through is such a tiny amount because of all this. I wish I could take a picture and show you. Next time I change my bionectar, I'll get someone to take a picture and show it so I can actually explain to you what it looks like. But my CPN line's withdrawing from it, flushing fine. I've never found any problems with actually doing it. So yeah, that's probably a really random update and maybe none of that made sense. But yeah, I'm gonna go back. God, it's very sunny today. People have got the sunroofs out. Right, I'm gonna go and catch up with you soon. Hello guys, just wanted to share something with you really real today, just about the kind of like negative side of having feeding tubes. And although I'm very grateful and they help me out a lot, there are some very like annoying and disadvantages of having them, and I'm going to show you one of them right now. So basically I woke up this morning and I don't know why I didn't wake up overnight and feel it, but I didn't. I must have been in a deep sleep, but I woke up, I'm just being very real with you, my shorts was soaking wet. My G-tube had managed to open the lid overnight, so I was just draining bile all over myself all night, and it's all over the bed. My G-tube was actually also bleeding last night for some reason. I think I've got granulation tissue, it's probably why. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the state of the, it's not even that bad to be fair, but it is bad at the same time. I'm just going to show you the bed, so if anybody doesn't want to see this, just skip for like 10 seconds, 15 seconds or something. But yeah, I'm just going to show you. So this is what I mean. So basically my G-tube decided to open up, so that's all there, and these like random little 3 balls are actually my omeprazole that I took last night before going to bed, and then obviously, like I said, I bled as well. No idea if that's going to stain. I'm going to have to ring my mum and say, how do I get this off the bed? Like obviously I'm going to put it in the wash, but things like this that have happened when I've been living at home, I can just say to my mum, like, what do I do? How do I get this out? But now I live with James and I don't live at home with my mum, so I'm gonna have to say, how do I get this out? Because James probably has no idea. But yeah, so that's just kind of like the realistic things that can happen. It's happened a few times before, like when I was on my J-tube feedings and like I'd be overnight feeding and like it'd pop off overnight and I'd end up covered head to toe in feed. It can just happen. James was the one that actually noticed it this morning, because like the covers were kind of off me a little bit this morning, so he woke me up and was like, Beth, I think your tube's leaked or something. Bless him, he's so good. Like usually like you might be like a little bit embarrassed or anything like that, like oh my god, like that is gross, but he's so good. Like it is what it is. Like it's, you know, he's just great. Like he's so good at stuff like this. Oh my god, Blue, what the hell? Gonna go check on that. But yeah, just kind of wanted to show you the real side of things. I am back at the hospital getting the bionectar looked at because it's still quite blocked and got more stuff in it than it had. Guys, I look and feel horrendous. So yesterday I went to the hospital for them to look at the stuff that was still in my line, just because I'm getting a bit worried about kind of like using it when there's like stuff in it, and like when I'm flushing it and all of that. So anyway, they basically told me to use my other Bionectar, so that's the one with the build-up of stuff in it. And like we said, there obviously isn't a concern for infection wise, but I mean, you can see it there, like how much darker like that is. Obviously it is always going to be a risk of infection, but because it's been there for so long, it might not be. So anyway, they've just basically said use this one for my TPN now. That's fine, but I also wanted to get them to check my tube, my peg one, just because there's quite a lot of like gunk coming off it, and I wasn't sure what it was, so I just kind of went in to show them, and it's basically granulation tissue, and I think it's because the little plastic buttons from the surgery was on for so long. So my nurse basically has put a pressure dressing on it or something that she explained, and said that I need to keep that like as tight as I can. So honestly, I was in so much pain with that yesterday because she just had to pull it so tight, and obviously like the granulation tissue started bleeding and all of that. So that's really sore. And then I came my period yesterday, and I just literally feel like I don't know, I just feel really, really, really unwell. And my TPN delivery has just arrived, so I'm just currently waiting for the driver to come to the door. But yeah, I'll show you all the boxes when it turns up. But I just, honestly guys, I feel so unwell. Oh, he's getting out the car now. Bluey, can you go in that room, please? Because we have to open the door, and I don't want you to run away. Okay? Thank you. Good boy. I have to lock him in the room. Right, he's here now. Okay, it's all here. Honestly, all of the UPS drivers are actually so nice. Every single time they deliver my TPN stuff, they're actually just the nicest people. They're so helpful. But yeah, it's all arrived. So basically, because my TPN is like cooled, like refrigerated, it comes in like a refrigerated van. So it comes every 2 weeks on a Tuesday. And basically I have to be in all day because you just don't kind of know when it's going to turn up. It could turn up at 7 a.m, it could turn up at 8 p.m. sometimes. But usually it's midday, but it just depends on where you are in the run. So this is all of the stuff. First things first, I have to put the fridge stuff away, and then I'm going to leave the rest of it till James gets back because I am too tired. Or am I doing a bit? Do you want to come out now? Come on, Bluey. What a good boy. What a good boy. He always just likes to investigate everything that's just arrived. Yeah? Yeah? Is it all okay? Am I okay? Is it okay? Okay guys, I put it all away. This is what I thought. Oh, I don't know why I always lock this fridge. My brother always like makes fun of me for it. This is what a fully stocked fridge looks like. So this is my food for the next 2 weeks. You basically get given 14 bags, but you've always got 15 because one of them's classed as like a buffer bag, just in case for any reason like one of them you have to throw away because you've done something wrong or whatever. So they always check with you, you've got a buffer bag, so you've always basically got enough plus one. And then I get, like I said, the delivery every 2 weeks. But yeah, so that is all done, thank goodness. I'm going to attempt the rest of my boxes later. Like I said, I am feeling very rough today. I think it's just because I've come on, that's all. But yeah, at least that's done. But like I said, I literally cannot really delay putting that in my fridge because it needs to be refrigerated all the time. So that's done. My belly's not feeling as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still quite sore, just from all like the pulling and tugging and stuff and the granulation. So hello everyone. I thought I would just jump on the end of this vlog. Please excuse the state of me, honestly. I have never in my life been this exhausted. There's not really much to update you on, but these past few weeks have genuinely, I have been so unbelievably busy, and like work's been crazy. I've had so much going on, like just so much going on, like I can't even explain it. Like, you know, I've said in previous vlogs, I'm trying to sort myself out mentally. I've been really focusing on work, and it's been really hot. I've seemed to have loads of plans all of a sudden, and I just feel like I've abandoned vlogging a little bit because I've been focusing so much on other things, and I've like annoyed myself for not doing that. So I am really sorry for not uploading frequently, because I know for a fact that when I do upload frequently, I am happier because I enjoy doing it. And I don't know why, I just have been in this bit weird rut where I've been focusing on just too much at once. I just wanted to kind of jump on in this vlog, like I said, just to kind of say sorry that I've kind of been a bit absent, and you know, I'm really sorry about this vlog. Like I feel like it's just all over the place, and I just feel like I've not been recording properly recently, just because obviously I work full time, and like I said, I've been so busy, and just so much has just taken over, and my vlogs have just really been all over the place. So starting from tomorrow, I am really gonna try, because I'm actually going to Alaska in like 5 days, which is gonna sound crazy. Like, I know, I don't even know where to start with it, to be honest with you. Like, there's a whole backstory to it, which I'm gonna go into detail with you very soon. But yeah, that's another thing I've been super busy with, and things have just taken over, like logistically trying to plan going to Alaska on a cruise. It's been wild. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I literally pinky promise you right now that from tomorrow I'm really gonna just get back into things and stop being in this weird rut. So yeah, also excuse the state of me, I'm very just like all over the place, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch up with you really soon. Bye.